Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So here we have Angel Cell from that Dragon Ball Z, like, very short filler arc. That, dude, I actually just recently watched that filler arc. You know, I mean, Angel Cell's in literally one episode along with Angel Frieza, Angel King Cold, the Angel Ginyu Force. They gotta add Angel Ginyu Force to the game, by the way. But I am glad that they gave an awakening to this guy, right? Again, Angel Cell only in one episode, but, like, his presence on some of these teams is really, really nice, right? Like, you know, Kamehameha and stuff like that. It's just another option to sort of have these cells work well together. And then, obviously, this guy is quite good. Now, I already had previously rainbowed him because on JP, Angel Cell stacks defense. On Global, he does not. Now, I presume, again, this is just my assumption for now, that Angel Cell and Frieza will probably be the same on both Global and JP after they Dokkan Awaken. I think these Dokkan Awakenings for Angel Cell and Frieza on Global will be exactly the same, which is good, because the Angel Cell and Frieza are better on JP than they were on Global, because Global got these units way earlier, JP got the units way later, right? I still wish that they would just make all the units on both versions exactly the same, because then, you know, there wouldn't be issues and stuff like that, but, you know, that's just me. Alright, so we Dokkan Awakened him. Let me level him up all the way, and then let me level up his links a little bit, and we'll go ahead and test him out. Also, I should mention this real quick. Angel Cell right here is the only character, he is the only one, that does not do the Kamehameha in his super attack, but he is on the Kamehameha category, because Angel Cell's SSR does the Kamehameha, right? So they had him on the Kamehameha category because that was before they created his Dokkan Awakening. They made his Dokkan Awakening. He no longer does the Kamehameha, but now he's on the Kamehameha category. Hello, Dokkan. How about LR Physical Cell, who does the Kamehameha but is not in the category? Or some of the Ultimate Gohans, or Cell Jr. All characters that do the Kamehameha in their attack, yet are not on the actual category. Or how about, doesn't Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku also do the Kamehameha? And he's not in the category? Like, that's just yet another one, right? Like, there's a lot of characters like that that really should be added to the team. So, you know, we'll see. Maybe they will go through and sort of fix up the Kamehameha category. I mean, honestly, any character that does it in their attack, literally that's it. Okay, how about this? Rather than, because the way it is right now, it's like all these characters, their attack name has Kamehameha in it. That's why they're all on here, right? All they have to do, if you do the Kamehameha, you're on the category. Like, if you do it in your super attack animation, right? Now, that would take this cell off here, but I'd much rather consistency, right? Consistency. Please, Dokkan. Alright guys, so we'll start over here on the Android team, and it still does annoy me so much how, for some reason, Angel Cell has just a tiny sprite compared to a lot of the other cells. Like, look, just look at the difference. Like, Cell is like 8 feet tall or something like that. Like, Cell is a monster, and they make Angel Cell look so small for no reason. Alright, so we're gonna start out by looking at Cell on the Android team. He's at 65k defense. I mean, I feel like that's actually pretty good considering he is a nuking unit, right? 20% attack, 15% per key sphere obtained. Now, okay. One other really nice ability this Angel Cell has is he does give all allies 2 key if he gets 2 or more rainbow key spheres. So take a look at Physical Cell. Look at his key wheel right there. We're going to go ahead and see that activate. Bam! All that extra key that Physical Cell gets right there. So that's an interesting ability, right? Like, you start giving stuff like that to random units, and now we start talking. Now we're cooking for some of these units. Like, I really like that ability. Angel Cell also does stack both attack and defense, so every single time he super attacks, he's going to get stronger and stronger and stronger, both offensively and defensively. Again, he gets 20% attack and 15% defense per key sphere obtained, so he is a nuking unit. Rainbow Orbs are incredibly important for him. Well, I don't want to say incredibly important for him, but they are pretty important for him. He does also have a pretty good link set for a lot of the other cells. He does have Otherworld Warriors, which of course is a link that not, like, you know, you're basically, unless you're using it with Angel Frieza, you're not going to have that active. And he does have both Ultimate Life Form and Shocking Speed. The reason that's relevant is this cell is going to work good with any other perfect cell, right? Because STR Cell has Shocking Speed, and then the Tech and the Int perfect cells, they have Ultimate Life Form. So no matter what, we're going to be able to sort of like maneuver it correctly, which is very, very good, right? Because that, you know, can be a little bit of an issue, right? Because, again, the STR Cell doesn't have Ultimate Life Form, but, again, he does have Shocking Speed, and he does also have Nightmare. I don't think Int and Tech Cell, I don't think they have Nightmare, do they? Let me just double-check that. Yeah, the Tech Cell doesn't have Nightmare, and neither does the Int Cell, but the STR Cell does. So there is a little bit of difference between some of these links at points. I mean, I'm sure on one team we'll probably put, like, the Int Cell on there with them. Maybe on another team we'll use STR Cell. I think we have... Do we have STR Cell on this team? I think we do. There's the LR Androids, by the way. Don't really get too many opportunities to use them because, I mean, they're just an Android category support type unit. And, like, I feel like Androids don't really get new units too often. And, you know, like, the Android team is not exactly, like, a common team I'm running either. Yeah, there's the SCR Cell right there. Let me double-check that real quick. Okay, so the Android team, right? Let's see the new units the Android team has gotten and how new they are. Yeah, okay. In 2020, we got the 50% tech support. This guy, who is a support type unit for what? Artificial Lifeform and Android. Android 13, who's decent, and then Cell. So yeah, we haven't really gotten a ton of upgrades for that Android category team in 2020. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like they have done a lot of what they could do with the Android category. This is where Heroes could come into play because, you know, there's a lot of stuff they could do with Cell from Dragon Ball Heroes that I think, you know, could be very good for this team. Like, you know, Cell X. Or even like because there's Super 17 and there's like the Super 18. It's Super 17. I think he absorbs the Android 18 or some shit like that. Like, you know, we have all kinds of shenanigans that are available. All right, so Cell is looking pretty good here. Doesn't have Big Bad Bosses active because, of course, you know, I don't have my Cell at level 10 Big Bad Bosses. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe I'll do another video on him later on in the future when I do get him to level 10. I mean, I did already do a level 10 Lynx showcase for him, though, so, you know, we did see him with all of his Lynx active. Remember, Big Bad Boss is, of course, one of the most important Lynx in the game to level up because as you level it up, it loses its HP restriction, right? So, like, this Cell, AGL Cell, like, you know, his attack and defense will both be much better with Big Bad Bosses active than if it's not, right? All right, so 1.46 right there, not the greatest, but we are continually stacking, right? You know, obviously nuking is important with him as well. I think he's going to be a very solid unit. Like, the thing about this Angel Cell is he's now, like, very, very strong, and he's going to work as a great partner with all these different Cell units, right? He's going to work good with all of them, right? Like, literally every single Cell, because, like, they pretty much all have Big Bad Bosses. They all either have Ultimate Life Form or Shocking Speed, right? Like, you just go down the list. And it's like, we're going to be able to activate everything we need with this Angel Cell and with the other, like, Android category characters that he's going to be around. So, I think they did a pretty good job with this Angel Cell. I mean, one thing I do wish they would, like, I've been pleading with them to give us more old unit awakenings. And, you know, we got 2 during this update, right? Angel Cell and the old Angel Frieza, which is fine. But I still think they could give us a banner unit as well. So it's like they pick. Either they give us a new banner unit or they awaken old units. Like, do both. It's not that hard. All right, so we'll do this last turn, and then we'll go ahead and move on to a different team. We'll give that to STR Cell right there. And we'll give this... Let's see what his defense is. 82k. We'll go ahead and give him all of those. We get the extra key for the LR Androids there. Now he's at 181k. That's not bad. 181k, so we're already at the point where he'd be taking double-digit damage from Int UI Goku. That's impressive. Like, that's good. That's only a few super attacks. How many orbs was that? I didn't double-check, but hey, we now, you know, very quickly can spot when it's like, oh, there's 6 orbs or 7 orbs because the little number pops up now. I guess it is kind of cool. 2.16, not bad. Again, I like this Angel Cell. I think they did a very good job with him. He also does have an additional ability, which is that on the Otherworld Warrior team, if every character on the team is Otherworld Warriors category, he is super effective against all types, too. So, like, you look at everything he's doing, and then you add that, that's really powerful. That's good. That's an easy way they can buff some of these category teams, is giving them abilities like that. You know, for, I don't like the Savior category, the Android category, like, that's how you can easily balance some of these teams, right? It's like, I don't know, like, imagine if in LR Cell, as amazing as he is, if he was super effective against all types, if the entire team was, like, Android category. Like, that's a major difference. But he still would be good even if you didn't have him on the whole Android team. So that is an interesting design choice they can sort of move forward with. which will help out a lot of units. Hey, we got, oh, that's Otherworld Warriors. Okay, pretty good. That's a strong link, obviously, with Angel Frieza. But sure, I'll take that. Alright, so now we're over here on the Kamehameha team. Now, the one thing that's interesting about this Angel Cell, this is the only character in the game that does not have Kamehameha in, like, a super attack title, right? That's what determines if a character is on the Kamehameha. It doesn't matter if they do the Kamehameha. It matters if Kamehameha is in the actual, like, super attack name, or, you know, the active skill name for, like, Blue Gogeta and Blue Vegito, right? That's sort of the big important thing with that. Now, the reason Cell is on the Kamehameha team, despite the fact that he does not do the Kamehameha, is because his SSR does do the Kamehameha, so he's on the Kamehameha category, and they don't take away categories from units once they get it. This is why, like, the TUR for, like, LR Trunks and Mai doesn't have Hybrid Saiyans. Just more bullshit with the category system in this game. Honestly, I would like if they took this Angel Cell off the category, and then they fixed it and rectified it and put things like LR Physical Cell on there, Cell Jr. on there, the Ultimate Gohan's on there. If a character does the attack, the Kamehameha, that's when you put them on the category. Don't worry about bullshit like, oh, the super attack name is not Kamehameha. Now they're, even though they're doing the damn attack, now they're not on it. It's ridiculous. Asinine. Foolishness. Alright. So let's see what our boy Cell is capable of doing on this Kamehameha team. Obviously, like, a lot of people, like, really like to stand the Kamehameha team as the best one in the game. I mean, if anything, I will say this. AGL LR Gohan is still pretty much the most common character you're going to find on the friends list. Like, him and still, like, that DM, like, STR LR Vegito Blue and, like, STR Spirit Bomb Goku, like, you literally find those guys, like, every single, like, try without fail. I love the Kamehameha team, but it's just not, like, you don't have some of the sort of, like, tactical options, some of the good support options, units that do interesting things like Supreme Kind Kibito, you know, God Topo, Supreme Opai of Time, you know, Whis, Vados. Those types of characters don't really exist on the Kamehameha team. And it's like, if we're going to compare the top of the Kamehameha team to the top of Realm of Gods, it's kind of a wash to me. Like, yeah, I know, like, what, like, every Dokkan Fest exclusive LR is on the Kamehameha team except for LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, right? That's the only one that's not. But, like, Realm of Gods has, like, a lot of those same monsters on it, plus a lot of those Realm of Gods category characters as well. But then it's also got all the support and shit like that. So a big reason why people love that team is a bunch of Realm of Gods characters anyway, right? So I am definitely a fan, more so of Realm of Gods over Kamehameha, because again, it's whatever you need. Defense, all that. We're lagging a little bit. This is weird. Okay, maybe I'll just restart the app after this run then. Yeah, I've actually noticed since the most recent update that shows us, like, how many, like, orbs we're getting and stuff like that, the game has definitely not run as smooth. Like, it's a little bit of a buggy update, no doubt about that. Here's this Int Cell. This guy definitely got buffed a lot by the Link level update. I would like to get him to full level 10. That would make him just very impressive, I think, for, like, Battlefield and stuff like that. Like, a rotation of him plus Int LR Cell and Dokkan Battlefield, I mean, that's going to be strong enough to take down anything that you need, right? So that's, again, where the Link level update is going to be very beneficial, I think, for, like, free-to-play players. Because, you know, unless you've stupidly re-rolled anytime soon, you probably have that Int Cell. I mean, you know, again, I'd give it, like, if you've been playing for, like, 500 days or something like that, you probably have that Int Cell. But, again, he got massively buffed by the Link level update. So it's going to be very beneficial, again, to, like, free-to-play players who don't have a box full of Rainbow units and all the newest units and stuff like that. But the Link level update powered up all the old units. That's very, very good. Look at this guy, by the way. That's a really good attack set. No support right there. If you're fighting an extreme class enemy and this guy's in slot 1, he is a beast. Like, he hits very hard. That Prime Battle Goku, like, his EZA is worth it. Don't get that confused. They gave him a good EZA. Alright, so I guess I'll hit this right here. We'll get this attack stat by our boy Cell. We're not really doing great on orbs here. That's the only thing. I'm not getting him a shit ton of orbs. I guess I'll do a little orb change him for our next run. We'll probably look at him on... I guess on let's do Transformation Boost with Cooler as lead, and then we could pair Cell with Angel Frieza. The tech one that got an Awakening as well, because they're both going to have, you know, Otherworld Warriors and some links like that. So I think that would work pretty well, seeing the two of them together. Yeah, let's do that. Let's head over to Transformation Boost and take a look at Angel Cell and Angel Frieza next to each other. I'll probably do an entire separate video just on the Otherworld Warrior category in general, and then that's where I'll take a look at, you know, Angel Cell and Angel Frieza with their ability to have, like, you know, super effective against all types, against Otherworld, with the entire Otherworld Warrior category for Cell, and then Frieza, what is he? If the entire if the entire team is Otherworld Warrior category, I think Frieza then guards. Is that what he does? Let me just double check that real quick. Frieza, no, he reduces damage received by 40%, which is really good with him stacking defense and having defense. Yeah, they're really strong together. They did a good job with them. I like them a lot. All right, so now we're on the Transformation Boost team. Of course, this is an area where we'll be able to make use of the Angel Frieza having Otherworld Warriors. That's going to be very good. That's right, 82k right at the start. Of course, we do have Physical Kid Buu giving his monster buff, you know, 50% attack and defense. This team, Transformation Boost, obviously, you know, I've talked about it many times, but, you know, usually this is where you can take a look at the best that, like, some of these characters have to offer. Like, you know, like Angel Frieza, Angel Cell, like, you know, we have the 50% support Rildo I could toss on here. We got Kid Buu. Like, it's always easiest to make these units look best on Cooler's team. Like, I always say that. Like, Transformation Boost / Conquest of Terror, like, that gets almost all, like, Cooler has, like, the best villain lineup, for sure. And then, like, so many of the villains, you know, Turles, Kid Buu are, like, great supports. You know, a lot of the villain 50%s are on there. You know, there's things we can get, like GT Cell as well, right? Like, I'm actually just going to quickly use a Princess Tank just to make sure we don't fall below any certain HP threshold or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead. I'm pretty sure GT Cell actually seals. I'm pretty sure. So we'll go ahead and do that. I mean, I did bring some orb changing items as well. So we would be able to see, hopefully, Angel Cell with a little bit of a better attack stat. By the way, this GT Cell is still pretty good. I like GT Cell and the GT Frieza, the supports. I think if they got Dokkan Awakenings, they'd be really nice for that that team, right? The whatchamacallit team, the Otherworld Warrior team. So I would really love if they could do, like, some sort of, you know, Super 17 era event or something like that, because that's where GT Cell and Frieza are from, right? Is the Super 17 arc. So, like, if we get that going on, that's going to be so good for that Otherworld Warrior team. It really, really could use it. All right, so we'll be able to get our boy Angel Cell right here. Again, linked up with Angel Frieza. So this is good because they're going to give each other the Otherworld Warrior link, right? So let me just go ahead and highlight this link and how powerful it is. It is this one right here. So this is 20% attack, and it's 8% defense at level 8. What does this get up to? 10% defense at level 10. So, I mean, that's like 20% attack, 10% defense. That's very powerful. Especially with, like, the Angel Cell and Frieza. They work so well together, by the way, because, like, Frieza creates rainbow key spheres, which then allows Cell, right, to activate his ability, too. Okay, so he's at 92k right there. Remember, we do have the 50% buff from Kid Buu. So you can go ahead and grab all that, like Cell stacking and stuff like that. Frieza created rainbow orbs for him. Then especially, like, if you're on the full Otherworld Warrior team, then Frieza could have 40% damage reduction as well. Like, they're a very, very powerful twosome, this Frieza and Cell. Look, we didn't even have to orb change. We got up to 200k defense right there, right? And then, again, if it was all Otherworld Warriors, too, Cell would then be super effective against all types. So, you know, they give Otherworld Warriors just a little bit more, and the team is going to get very interesting, right? Like, we get that exchange, you know, like Pikkon into Gogeta. We get, like, a really good standalone Pikkon. We get one of those as well. And all of a sudden, that team is going to start to look very, very scary. It could be very scary very quickly, right? And maybe if they give us, like, you know, again, the Goku and Vegeta that fuses into Gogeta, and then, I mean, I know another freaking Gogeta, right? But if they then gave us, like, a standalone LR Super Gogeta as well, now it's just, it's nuts, right? Or even just the Int Gogeta gets his EZA. Because the STR Gogeta is very, very good, but, you know, once you give the Int Gogeta that EZA, whew, he's going to be a dirty boy. That is for sure. All right, so this next turn, again, we're going to do a little bit of orb change in here, and we'll get Cell with one of them big boy attack stats, that's for sure. We'll see our boy Cell with a nice, dirty, filthy big boy attack stat. And we'll see how much damage Cell wants to do at this point. Alright, so, oh, only double digits right there, huh? Okay, not bad. Okay, what link does he have? It's just something that Frieza's got as well, yeah. Okay, so, oh, the only thing no, I could do this. Yeah, because that's going to change the physical orbs. Yep, boom. Then we can go ahead and change them into tech. Then we can change them into AGL. So looks like we're going to get nearly the whole field. There's just going to be a few orbs we don't have. What, 2? Yeah, looks like the whole field except for 2. Okay. So Cell's already at 100k, right? He's super attacked a couple times, obviously stacked up a little bit. Now he's up to 333k. Definitely a solid number. And don't forget, Rildo is giving 50% support as well to Cell, right? 50% attack and defense, because Cell's Extreme AGL. And then we get a nice 4 million attack set, basically. Bye, boo! Later! Alright, so this is Overbearing Struggle. Perfect Cell Angel. His leader skill is AGL types key 3 and 90% of stats, so complete fodder. His super attack, the Perfect Shot, stacks attack and defense and does supreme damage to the enemy. And then, of course, there we go, the only character on the Kamehameha category without Kamehameha in his super attack title. Cell's passive, Occupation of the Otherworld, gives him 20% attack and 15% defense per key sphere obtained. Then he gives all allies 2 key with 2 or more rainbow key spheres obtained, which is a very, very interesting ability. We're going to see how this is going to play out moving forward, but you start giving random characters stuff like that, and that's going to make team building very interesting. So that's going to be good. And then finally, Cell is super effective against all types if all allies are in the Otherworld Warrior category. So that's again, a good way to buff some of these smaller categories. You know, maybe like the Giant category team, World Tournament, Otherworld Warriors, Savior. You know, this is how you can start buffing those types of teams. You can make the units good and then make them like super mega elite. If you're only on that full category team, that can work. Because again, this Cell is good enough. Like he's absolutely fine. And then they just put him over the top on the Otherworld Warrior team. So I do like that. I like that design a lot. Cell's links are Big Bad Bosses, Ultimate Life Form, Fear and Faith, Shocking Speed, Nightmare, Otherworld Warriors, and Fierce Battle. So they gave him Ultimate Life Form and Shocking Speed. I believe this is the only... I think he's the only unit in the game that has both. No, LR Physical Cell also does, huh? Yeah. Yeah, because those two, with both of those links, work with, like, every single cell. So that's really, really good, having both of those. So they did a good job with his link set. His 12 key multiplier is 140%, which is totally fine. Nothing really too crazy there. And then finally, our boy Cell is on a plethora of different category teams. So, of course, we're starting out on the Android category team. Not bad, but man, I mean, we gotta start getting more. Maybe if they give us like a better Android 21, you know, like the standalone version where she absorbs Cell. You know, there are other characters, maybe a better GT18. You know, I really wish that this guy down here actually had GT in his name, so you could use him alongside normal 17. They'll get it figured out, but the Android category is, we're getting to the point where it needs some help for sure. It's time. Then he's also over here in Transformation Boost. This is a team that does not need help. This team definitely does not need any assistance whatsoever. It's already ridiculous. Easily one of the best rosters in the game. It's ridiculously fat, monstrously huge. Whatever you want to say, the team is crazy. Then Cell's also over here on the Time Traveler team, which is good. This is one of those teams, you know, like Revived Warriors or something like that, where there's so many different ways you could build this that just the more units get added, just the better overall. Because there's all the Cells and the Bojacks and Zamasu and all these different Saiyans and, you know, Trunks and Mai and, you know, Golden Cooler, the Heroes units. Like, so Time Traveler is just going to continue to look very good as it gets buffed up. Then Cell's also over here on the Artificial Lifeform team. Definitely another very good team where Cell will work great because, of course, you know, with all the different Cell units and stuff like that. So that's good that Cell's over there. Cell, again, is also on the Kamehameha team, the only unit that does not have Kamehameha in his super attack title, yet he's on the team, so that's funny. And then finally, Cell's on the Otherworld Warrior team. So now we've gotten some buffs for the Otherworld Warrior team in the last month, right? We got the Dokkan Fest Angel Frieza, the Awakenings for the old Frieza and Cell, the Angel Vegeta Global vs. JP card, as well as LR Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta. So this is what I want to see them start doing for a lot of different category teams, though. Give us these buffs. Make these small category teams better. And I like what they're doing with that, you know, those extra abilities that Angel, Cell, and Frieza have. if the whole team is Otherworld Warrior. I like that a lot, so that's going to be interesting to see moving forward. So there we go. There is Angel Cell. Definitely a very solid unit. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.